Gotta say something? I handed my girlfriend my tripod that she lovingly bought for me. Oh, let me look at this. I want to check it out because it had this ring around it that lit up, and I haven't used it. I think it's more girl stuff. And about 8 seconds later, after I handed it to her, it was busted. Broke the damn thing. So, you know what? I like it without that ring. I have a regular tripod with a regular holder. Anyway, let's get to what's going on here. We have, whoa! See, now the stand's going again. Dag nabbit. Alright. Maybe I'll try raising this a little bit. There. Up. And we'll get this down. Alright. So we have the Capilano, well, the Teleflex Capilano hydraulic steering cylinder. This is the 1275V, and this controls the two rams that I just rebuilt. And the only thing I did was took the two plugs out the top. I did drain this in the boat and then pull the hoses out, and I think if you watched the other videos, you probably saw that. Ugh. So I'm going to flip this over, see if anything else comes out of this. I think it's pretty much empty. These two fittings I am going to replace with these 90s, and I think this is the right size. Actually, this might be a bigger size. That stinks. I just bought these things. Alright. Well, while I have this like this, let's just see if this. Okay. That is not wanting to come out. There is some fluid coming out here. Yep. See if we can make this thing throw up a little bit. It is purging out a little bit here. And oh.
There you go.
Thank you.
Small drink for you.
Ah, my cocktail has arrived. What's that around your neck? Is that part of the tripod you broke?
Maybe. Do you have a story or something to tell?
Well, I already told the story. And she had the tripod for 8 seconds, and she broke it. But I fixed it.
Well, you don't have a light now.
I never used it. Didn't need it. Do we need
Clearly.
light?
Nobody can see anything that you're doing.
Can you all see me? I want to hear that in the comments.
Vote girls team.
I assure you, all men are watching this show. This show.
The show. Is it like Casino?
The Kevin and Jerry show. Lord.
We have really high ratings.
Yeah, we got really high ratings. Oh boy.
A winded guy that says everything and a really funny girl.
Did I say everything?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I do say everything, don't I? And everything. I stopped that. If you look at my earlier videos, I said everything a lot. So I was talking about everything. Alright. Get this apart and everything.
It's kind of cold.
What's kind of cold?
It's kind of cold outside.
It's cold. Look, she's already punking out. She's punking out. You want to go inside, don't you?
I might go get a sweater.
Fine, go get a sweater. Whatever. Alright. Well, we're going to continue working while you go get...
Did you break it yet?
No, I didn't break it yet. How about I know how we could break it. Here, honey, do you wanna play with it? That's how you break it. Alright. Enough of this. Let's get rolling here. Let's see. It looks like a 1/2 inch.
So it's probably
Socket.
something else.
Oh boy. And to come figure, I invited her out here. I said, honey, why don't you come hang out while I'm filming and say hello to everybody? Not very funny. Alright, that's 1 bolt. That'll be the count from Sesame Street. That's a 1. A 2. A 3. Alright, we're not gonna do that anymore. Ain't gonna do it. And a 4. Oh, sorry.
What's the best number?
Alright. So, just for the record, whoa, okay. This is,
It's open.
it's open. It's wanting to come apart. It's saying, Kevin, dude, let's get this rolling here. Okay, just because I'm slightly smarter than the average bear, hopefully I'm not going to do anything crazy here.
What do you need?
Actually, 2 blocks of wood, 2 2x4s, like not real long. I'm gonna set this up so I can pull this cap off here. I just want to make sure that slightly longer, sweetie, because it's got a bridge across here. Clap them so there's no dirt on them. Okay. All right, put them across high side, kind of like a cradle. There we go. All right. So we're gonna pull this top cap off, and to note, the bottom plug is with this half moon here. I'm saying this for my reference too. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay. So I pulled this off. This is what we got so far.
It's like little bearings.
Yeah, there's bearings in there. I think those, those bearings I think work like valves or something. I don't know. Probably saying something stupid. People are probably laughing. Like, no, it's not, you dummy. All right. So put this out of the way. Jump up here.
The fluid looks pretty clean.
Yeah. So here's an O-ring that runs in here. So I'm going to put that back on there. And then, what does this do?
A lot more light.
So I'm not sure. I mean, this helm worked, but it was leaking. So I'm not sure. Oh, cool. We're going to have our overhead lights put on right now. That'll be nice.
Didn't do anything.
Yeah, it did.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
This is a thrust washer for here. I'll put that back with that. Everything looks pretty decent in here. I do want to drain this out a little bit more because I know that this, hopefully, I'm not going to be losing anything here. I want to get some of this old fluid out.
Looks pretty clean.
It does, but it was kind of burnt looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the boat, we're in 100 and something degree weather in the summers. And I'm not telling you this, you know that, but the viewers, that this fluid I think got really cooked. So, like I said, because I think we're just going to be resealing this, I think I'm going to just replace what I have to do on this part here, which is just a gasket, and looks like just a gasket on this side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back together and then flip it back over and then replace what I have to do under there. Because like I said, this box worked perfect, it leaked. And that's going to be a direct result either due to an O-ring or I think it's going to be more O-ring than the gasket, but you know, the gasket's here and we're going to use it. So
you just take all the fuel, the power steering fluid out, and then it won't leak anymore, right?
yeah, the hydraulic steering fluid, yeah, take it all out, and I assure you it won't leak.
How much do you how much do you put in?
You do fill it from here, and then what you do is you run a filler hose that comes up over the top of this towards the sky, and you screw the bottle on there, and basically what you do is you turn the wheel a bunch of times, the steering wheel, and it'll suck it in through here, and it'll start going out the lines that go to the rear cylinders, and you will suck right through, you know, your first quart, and then you go into your next quart, and then you keep steering the wheel to the left, to the right, and it'll start drawing it in, and then you'll get to a point where you'll see that the fluid is not filling anymore because all the lines and the cylinders and the helm are full at that point. But what you're going to still do is go back and forth with the steering wheel, and what you do see is, because you use a clear hose, and the bottle's pretty clear looking too, and the fluid's usually gold, not red. They may have had some different in this. You'll see bubbles coming out, and as soon as the steering wheel feels like it's not cracking, meaning like going through bubbles, they'll make popping, pop, 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 pop.
So you're bleeding it while
You're bleeding it. You're bleeding it, and so that's why you put a hose from here up to your bottle, you know, which I would use the front one on this one because the helm is angled a little bit. You want the highest opening, you know, because otherwise air will trap in the helm. So that's how you bleed it. That's something where you find like a 10-year-old kid on the street and say, hey, I'll give you a chocolate bar if you spin the steering wheel 600 times to the left and the right. Because I'll tell you, you'll be out there for a freaking hour doing it.
Oh, that sounds like a fun job.
I think that she said it's gonna be a fun job. Maybe. Hey, I have an idea.
It's gonna cost you more than the candy bar.
Oh boy. All right. Well, back to the basics here. I'm gonna pull this gasket off. Get my razor blade. Where is it? By the cocaine? Yep.
Oh.
You see the razor blade, honey?
You set it over there.
That's over here. All right. So I'm gonna carefully get this.
You gonna make a gasket?
No, we have gasket kit. Maybe if you want to grab the kit, it's on the kitchen table. It's in a bag. Make sure, be careful of the bag because it's open and there's a bunch of seals and O-rings. She was asking if we're making gaskets because she makes my gaskets whenever I need one. She's actually pretty good at making gaskets. back. All right, so the instructions say to put some STP oil treatment on the gasket surface on both sides, or maybe just on the gasket itself, for this top cap we just pulled off. Just got back from the zone. Had to get some. Just gonna do what they say because I want this thing not to freaking leak. So I did something as ridiculous as read the directions and follow. So let's get back to work here. Now the dimple, like I said, went towards the bottom, and I am going to hold that stuff so it doesn't fall. That should be tight. Now, let's get this flipped over here. Now, next thing we're going to do is take this front piece off here. This helm was leaking really bad, and I think I said earlier, possibly due to the heat as well. And it's a 40-year-old helm, so you know what? I guess it's a good time for it to leak. You know. Ooh, this is starting to pop out. Let's get this up in the air. I do not want to lose anything here. I have no clue what I'm getting myself into. Alright, so this is down, obviously. Hoping I am not screwing anything up here. Being very brave. Okay. So it looks like this lands into here, this part. And there is a seal in here. Ugh, how much do I take apart? I just don't think I should go further than this because there's nothing else that can leak except for out the front. So I am going to stand by what I've been saying before, because this thing works fine, except it freaking leaks. So I'm going to set this over here. Ooh, I just lost all my freaking O-rings. That's no good. Alright, that could go there. This could go here. Alright. I'm feeling like a monkey with a math problem right now. It's got to be crazy. Think about it. A monkey trying to do math. Alright. Nope. Damn it. Alright. It's staying right there. What's that? Okay. Now. Alright. So we're just going to worry about stuff in here. There's a 1,000 O-rings in this kit. I think a lot of these kits are probably very universal, so that's why they give you so many. O-rings are cheap as hell, so it probably costs them less to have less style, different kits out than just throwing extra O-rings. O-rings are cheap as hell, so. Alright, so automatically I see an O-ring here. Make sure you can see down there. There's an O-ring around here. So that should go there. Let's peel this one out. Throw that in the little tray there. Let's just get this one right on. Should I use some oil treatment on this? I'm gonna put oil treatment on this, just so it's lubricated. Because when you're going to jam it in there, you don't want to cut the seal. There. I like to just massage it around. Alright. Now, that capped off. Place that there. Now I'm gonna get a flashlight. Find one. Over 40. All right. So if I flip this, I don't think anything's going to come out. Nope, everything's good. There's an O-ring in here. And this piece. So let's get that out. I don't know how, but So this goes right on here. It's keyed the top, which makes it look like you could pop it. Yep. So you could pop it here. It gives you a little spot to do this. You do not want to pry around this other edge. There. Popped right out. So put that right in the bad pile. Now we got this O-ring here, which, let's get to our O-rings. Looks like this one. Yep. Alright. So that'll go in. Is there any other O-rings? Nope. Everything else looks fine in there. The gasket down there. Now, I do need to check here, this adjuster, because there could be some type of gasket in there. We'll check that. Let's get some of this, our secret sauce on here. Put that on there. Okay. Let's pop this on. I don't want to smack it on this table. This is a plastic table. And you know what? I got better work. Come over here. I got the metal chair. Don't want to smack it on this, so I gotta put something under here to support this. I don't want to hurt this. I'll just try to smack it midair. Let's get this lined up. Alright, that didn't work. Alright. Clean this off. Yeah, I didn't know this was going to be comic relief. Well, I'm going to open the drawers of my vise and just give it a quick shalaka-laka. Why don't you just watch the helm. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Alright, so I got this on. It snaps in. To be honest, I had to use the vise. What I did was I centered it on here, making sure that this was fitting in here. And I got the jaws of the vise, making sure it wasn't dipping in on either side, and snapped it in. It took a couple little tries, but you know, it ended up popping in, so I feel confident with everything. So, with that said, you know, everything looks fine. I didn't mar anything up. Like I said, it didn't take much pressure. It just needed that evenness. All right. So let's take this out. For some reason, I want to count the turns. Half. 1, half. 2, half. It stops. Okay. I guess nothing leaks at this, maybe, I don't know. I mean, there's got to be some type of O-ring here. Maybe not. So, half, 1, half, 2, and half, about 3-ish was that. All right. Well, there's nothing else that seals in this area. So this O-ring seals in here. This shaft. This shaft rides on this. We've put this new O-ring on. Replace the gasket down here. I don't see anywhere else that's going to leak, so I'm going to have to call this done. We'll put all these in here. Keep it. All my other Nighthawk stuff. Now we're going to carefully put this back on. I know. Let's use the STP one more time. Boop. So I just got to put the 2 pipe ports in. Not a big deal. So let me get out of your face. So not a real difficult job. I was a little worried about it, and the thing I just wanted to keep in my mind is what the problem was. The problem was it was leaking, and if you saw the videos of the Nighthawk, you'll see that the boat has a lot of teak in the dash area, and the helm, excuse me, leaked all over the teak work, which it was had been leaking out of the front seal area, and I think that's to do to the heat, as I said again. And so replacing the seals was a must on this. I did see another helm video where they took one apart. It wasn't the same one at all, and there was a lot of you know, ball bearings in there. I don't know if they were working as some type of check valves or whatnot, but it looked kind of intimidating. He was rebuilding it because of it was all completely wore out. This helm is, even though it's from 1981, it literally probably doesn't have more than 300 hours of use on this thing at all. I'd be surprised. It was kind of like a race boat, and then, you know, a pleasure boat, but we didn't run the hell out of it. So just time is what took the toll on things. So that means the O-rings. So anyway, I hope this helped you a little bit. I'm not a professional at this, but you know what? I just felt, hey, let's make a video on it because I couldn't find one. Also, with that said, if you're watching this because of the boat and you're all into boats, but if you're into cars as well and trucks, check out our channel. Please subscribe. That would be nice. And then, like I said a second ago, check it out. Look at all our videos. They're fun. Building vans, hot rods, trucks, boats, you name it. We're doing something. So check it out, and hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Just a normal Thursday here in Havasu.
Never been our privilege to think.